This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. I laugh at YouTube because they don't understand my pronunciation of Atelier. I get otteray. I wonder if there's any way to train them how to say that word, or how I could say it so they recognize it. Let me get on live here. And welcome to my desk. This is Friday night, April 8th. Hi, Angie. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. Let me set my quality up on my video. Yeah, I went out for a walk this afternoon. Did you guys? I put up a small video. So, showed our daffodils, hyacinths, and things coming up. This is my stitch roll. I'm going to see if I can play with a bit of this with, I have some Pentel pastel fabric dye sticks. I don't know how to use them. I got them for $3 at the store when it liquidated. It was $7. So about 65% off sale. And I've had them for a while and I never really opened them. Now I have a reason to open them. Here are some permanent fabric markers. And these are marked at $2. So I'm sure I got these probably at the thrift store. So that's one thing I want to play with tonight. We'll see what happens. Carol uses ink tints on hers, and I have ink tints. And then when I went out walking this afternoon, I picked up some sticks, and I brought them in here. Let's see if I can get a hold of one with not too much trouble. We'll take this skinny one. And I'm thinking that acetate that I have, that it was here earlier, I'm thinking I'm just going to try to put it over the window itself. And you know what? It disappeared on me. What happened to the acetate? Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to move my sticks first. Let's move the sticks out of the way. You would know if I wanted to get ready to do this, I would lose everything. I have I got Penelope. I rescued Penelope from underneath the, let's give a needle back here. And yeah, I have some clips here that need to be put away. My staple remover. And maybe I'll zoom in a little. Hold on. Put my staple remover back to where I know where it's at. And my clips to where I know where they're at. And maybe, perchance, I'll find that piece of acetate. I hate when I can't find stuff when I'm ready to use it. Okay, let's zoom in a little here. Hold on, let's fix this first. And zoom in just. This phone is hard to get placed. Even I can't do it offline. I have to adjust it once I get online. Now, where would have I put the acetate? I don't need this paint anymore. I haven't been in here since this morning. I watched Barbowen this afternoon. That was pleasant. She said, some folks have been, oh, here it is. It's right here. Some folks, she didn't name any names. Some folks were commenting about my jelly plating skills. And I wasn't commenting earlier. I was just saying, I I was joking about her. She would she would tell her story, then as she was jelly plating, then she looked at it and she'd look at her video, she would see what I was saying. She would say, "This is ugly, I'm not going to show it to you." And she didn't. And I commented about that the other morning in my stream while she was either listening or something. And I think I got in trouble with her. I think she took it wrong. I wasn't saying it negatively. I was teasing her. I think she knows. All right, I'm going to cut this. I decided I don't want to put it across the whole page because it's going to gap in there. So I want this piece here. And I'm just going to cut a window. I had some out here. Well, there's this piece. And of course, all my flowers are falling because I didn't put those away. There's this piece, could go right here. And this acetate picks up everything. I had cut all those little flowers off. And it's really, let me, I thought I had this pretty well clean, but evidently I don't have a flower. So let me welcome folks in. Hi, Icy. Hi, Jill. Hi, Dixie Doodles. Welcome. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome, everybody who's coming in. Hi, Tim. Designs by CAD Pro is Tim. Welcome. Sherry Van. Thank you all for popping in. I probably will only go until 10 o'clock tonight. Hi, Elvis. Welcome, Elvis. Meri, I'm going to be crafting and chatting. Okay, Angie. All right. Let me grab a towel here and see if I can't. Wipe a little of this off and clean that acetate a little. Lord knows we don't want to put it on there dirty. And what I'm thinking is that I can put this on here, and let's cut that black line off. I don't need that anymore. And I'm just going to glue it down. I'm just going to glue it down right over the acetate, or right over the window. Then I'm going to take one of these sticks that I threw down behind me, of course. Let's see if I can get the one I broke off. And let's start down here. I might have to get out my Tim Holtz scissors and cut this. Timmy Holtz scissors, what did I do with you? I'm here, Meri, at your service. Let's see if I can cut. And I'm thinking what I can do is just put this on top of it. And that way it'll hold my window down, and I'll have some woodland in there. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. So, welcome to everybody who's come in. Jill says, I got 2 packages I was waiting for already. Whoa, good, Jill. That's good news. Let's see. And whenever I do all this stuff, I have to tell you, I get tired. I did take a nap this morning. It was a no mail day. My brother come in. I was sleeping. I slept right through his blaring loud Price is Right show. Slept right through it. You know, you stream for 4 hours in the morning, you're tired. And I woke up in time to watch, well, I didn't catch the beginning of Barb, but I watched most of Barb. She tried to put my coral on her page, but the coral that she was using was really too light. It needed to be a darker color, but I think she said, Meri, I tried. Go away. Yeah. No. All right. I get those out of the way. And tape on my desk all cut up in the yarn. Honestly. Don't know if I'll get that out. There. This is pull. Oh, see, I've got another flower here. So welcome to folks that are coming in. I will probably only go until 10 tonight. Well, here's another flower. It's a dark one. I didn't see it. I dumped them all out on my desk. I'd like to get this cover done tonight. I'm almost there. All right. So I think I'll put this on with glossy accent. Let's do that right now. Let's clean it off a little. I've got some leftover eyelash yarn. Angie says, I liked it when she was telling about the guy saying she is back at her office. Yes, Barb was telling a story about how often she goes to Starbucks. And she always sits at the same table. And I guess there was another person who frequents Starbucks. And he noticed her in that spot all the time. And he said, I see you're back at your office. So he called it her office. And Barb was saying, I think I'm going to have to find another place to... I wouldn't let that bother me. If you enjoy going to Starbucks, go. All right, I'm going to put glossy accent all around in here, I think, if I can get it out. Yeah, I think I need to open it up a little more here. And my brother cooked steak tonight, and he cooks his steak really rare. And he knows I like mine well done, but I told him the next time he cooked a steak to let me cook my own. He doesn't tenderize it. And because he eats his rare, I don't know, I can't stand the thought of eating rare meat. He said his was as tender as could be. And I said, the next time you cook a steak, let me cook my own. What did I do with that now? And he kind of laughed. I said, I could hardly chew it. I said, you don't tenderize it. He laughed. He thought it was funny. All right, so I put that window right down on the top with some glossy accents. Now I'm going to put some branches on top of that. And we're going to do the same thing on the lower one and let it dry. And then when it dries, I'm going to come back and I'm going to put this ribbon around the edge. I think that's how I'm going to handle this. So let's cut some pieces. Cut another piece here to put on the top and the bottom. And then I need a shorter one. I think this is almost getting too thick. There. And here, up here. Whoops. That out of my way. I rescued Penelope. Put that one in there. I think I have to cut it off a little bit more. I made a mistake this morning when I was working on it, and I forgot to put the window in between the paper and the, it was my goof. Okay, I think I need another small one. Right about here. Okay, now I think I can put these on. And it kind of covers up the feather, the eyelash yarn, but you can still see it. It still looks like a nest in there. And I think this will hold my window on. I'm just going to press on that and hope that that holds. And don't bug it, Meri. Oops, I got a bubble there. Put that one there. I might have to weight this down after I get it glued. And then put that one there. There we go. Now I'm just going to let that set, and I need a smaller piece of acetate here. Man, this is really catches everything. Right about there. About here. I had windows cut, but they fly away on me. I think that will work. And welcome to everybody who's coming in. I'll come out and look at chat here as soon as I get this done. As I'm going to glue this window down, and then I'll put this aside to dry. And we won't work with the trim until later. I need to make sure this acetate is clean. Okay, that's pretty clean. We'll put that right on there. Kind of press it down a little. And I think this stick is too thick. Let's see if I have a thinner one. I was walking out in the yard this afternoon picking up sticks. Here's a thin one. It'd be too thin. That's too thick. This one's thinner, but it's all crooked. Let's see what else I have here. This one's too thick. I think the others are too thick. That's too thick. Too thick. I think I have to settle with what I have. This one's thinner, which may work. Let me look at who's coming in here. Hi, Icy. Welcome, welcome, Icy. Hi, Mina. Hi, Mina. Welcome, Mina. Hi, Allie Kay. Welcome. And there's Joyce. Joyce always brings me joy when she comes in. Hi, Brenda D. Welcome, Brenda. Hi, Elise. Welcome, welcome. Icy, Elise, Mina, Rhonda. They're all saying hello. Is Meri making a journal page? Allie, this is the cover to the spring journal. It's very, very dimensional. I can't pick it up right now because I just glued and the glue's still wet. But it has to be, oh, well, you know, the thickness of the foam core, but it's dimensional on the back side too. So it has to be about 3/4 of an inch. But I think I'm going to like it. I think I'm going to go with this one. I forgot to put the windows on it this morning at the right time, Allie. So yeah, let's see. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Nina, Angie, Rhonda, Nina, Tim. Rhonda says, Meri, I was listening to you on my phone this morning, and you had me giggling when you messed up and said, well, Miss Abrams, smarty, now what are you going to do? Yeah. Now, smarty, what are you going to do? Yeah. Right about here, maybe? That might be a little long. Right about there. Yeah, I messed up. I'm not sure. This is going to be the front cover and the first page. I might have to put this on book rings. I don't know how Becky's planning on binding this. All right, that'll work. Let's cut another one. That size. I was out in the yard this afternoon picking up sticks, and there are a lot of branches that need to be picked up. I'm hoping to get out there. It's supposed to be up to 63. The Sunday, and I'm hoping to get out there and pull the leaves off of the hostas and clean up the corner and do a little yard work on Sunday. This has got to be shorter. I think this notch here. Will do it. Yeah, and another one that size. But the wind, during the winter, the wind blows the tree branches that, you know, the dead tree branches, and they're all over the yard. There's no big ones, but they're nothing I want to mow over either. Okay, I think I'll put the little ones on first. And of course, Becky, this morning she said, Meri, I tried to tell you. And I wasn't watching. I'm doing what I am now. I get all into my zone of doing this. And you're really not watching chat. And if somebody's trying to tell you something, well, you know, you passed it up. Let's see, maybe I should put a side one on here. That might be a little long. I might have to cut the side one down a little. I might have to cut it just a tidbit more. But I think I've solved it with these sticks. It makes it big, but I think it's going to solve my issue. In other words, if you don't have a window in your house, you can always paste one on. And it's kind of got that theme of woodland, bird nest type thing. There's a little girl on a swing there, and there's a photo of some kids in the garden in there. Oh, let's do this one. I'll cut this one down. Maybe I should cut it on this side. That'll work. Turn that on its side so that and then this is going to go in there, and it needs to come down just a little there. Allie K, do I have your address? I want to send you a thank you. I have something I want to send you. Send me your address. I think I have it from long ago, but I want to be sure that I have it right because I want to be sure you get this. You've been so helpful with my Norman research, and you've been helpful. You sent me that eraser, and I have something I want to gift you. All right. Let me go down to the bottom. It's in Fib Diggity. Okay. Thank you. So here's the photograph. It's 3 young girls, and they're out in front of a garden. And these poles are hollyhocks, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure that you can see it, but this is an owl charm, and that's a tree charm. and I put kind of a bird's nest around it, and then I glued acetate on top of that and put the sticks on top of it. This is a little girl in a swing, and she will jiggle. I don't want to jiggle it now. And after this dries, I'll turn it upside down, and if you haven't seen the back. And later on tonight, after this dries, I'm going to put this trim around the side here, this floral trim. And then we'll call it done, and I'll be ready for Becky. I think she's doing pop-ups next week. I think she's planning something. I'm not sure. I have to find a safe place to put this. Where's a safe place? Meri doesn't have any more safe places. All right. So, I think I'm done with the sticks. Let's just throw these away. The longer ones I'll take back outside. I'm about ready to throw trash away anyway. Lee says, hi, Rhonda. Hi, Sharon. I'm wearing your beautiful bracelet. Thank you so much for the bracelet. I had it on this morning. I take it off during the day so I don't break it. Look, here's another flower. Let's put that in there. Okay, so I wanted to see how those fabric pins work on my stitch banner. So that's what I'm going to do next as soon as I get everything. I should probably throw this pin away. It's getting yucky. But we'll stick it in there one more time. If I can get it in there. Where is it? There. I'm about done with about that anyway. Okay. So. Oops. I'm going to throw this away. We can put these scissors away. That's a cluster. That in the pin deal. Let's put these away. Oh, there go the scissors. Doggone it. Well, I'm continually picking up these flowers. That's what happens when you dump them all out. This one's a black flower, so I couldn't see it very well. All right. So, I'm about used all my tape here. What I have are these. And I have the pin cushion that Ruth sent me. Right here, I put my needle in it. I mark where I put my needle so I don't lose it. So I know that the one with the brown paper here, in here, that's the one I'm using on my stitch roll. So I kind of keep this with my stitch roll. And this is the floss I'm using for right now. And I'm getting ready to do February, but I need to finish up January. But what I want to know, and what I'm going to do to test this, is I'm going to roll it to the bottom. And then if it is messy, if it doesn't work like I'm expecting, then I can clip it off. And I've never used these fabric markers before. So I don't know what to expect here. Let's do it this way. It's starting to. This was a find, let me tell you. I don't think you'd pay a pretty penny at this at a needlework store. I got it at Goodwill. I think I paid about $3 for all of this, which is a bargain in itself. All right, so I'm going to test it right in here. And let's put a wax paper under it. And I do have clean water, and I've been drinking water tonight, and I put lemon. I got lemons. I put lemon in my water. Tastes good. Kind of freshens the water a little. Any of you do that? Hi, Margaret. Margaret, I still have your postcard. I will get it out. I haven't done any mailing since I've done your postcard. But you will get it. I'll let you know when I mail it. I think I have your email. I'll let you know when I mail it. And since you're across the water, it'll probably take 10 to 14 days for it to get to you. Now, I think I'm going to try this one first because these are markers. These say Fabric Fun Kit pastel dye sticks, and it looks like they're sticks. So, and this says a gel roller for fabric. So I don't know if that's to draw a picture with, but we'll open both of these and play with them. And I suppose I should have, hold on, a towel just in case I need it. I got me some clean towels out. And let's put this X-Acto knife away before I poke myself. And I think this brush will be good to use with it. All right, and I have never opened these. I bought them for $2, and I think I got them at a thrift store. I don't think they've ever been opened. If they have, I don't know where. Maybe they have. I don't know. We'll find out. Open up here. They almost look like the Copic markers. And looks like they just fall out of the box. They're just like in the box like Crayolas. I've never used them. I don't know what they are. It says there are two sides, a fine and a broad. And they are made by Creative Joy. Creative Joy. Instructions for use. Add permanent, colorful designs to most fabrics. Use the point to outline, draw, write, or add detail. Fill clockwise, twist. Oh, wait, hold it. Fill in picture and produce bold lines with the thick point. Open your dual tip markers with a gentle clockwise twist before you begin. Experiment to see how Creative Joy markers work with your fabric. Be sure to place a pad underneath the layer you are decorating to prevent bleed through. Well, I put wax paper. I'm just going to do a little down here. I want to see how it looks on here. Creative Joy markers work with your fabric. Be sure to place a pad underneath. Store your markers tightly capped in the horizontal position. Laundry instructions. Decorated washable fabrics may be washed safely in cold water with a mild detergent. Well, I'm not worried about that. The very best. Creative Joy markers utilize non-toxic fabric paints and meet ASTM D-4236 and EN 71-3 standards. We got a black, a sky blue, a brown, a red, a green, a blue, a violet, a yellow, a gray, an orange, a purple, and a mint green. So let's just do some little squares in here. And hold that one down. We've got green. I can't read that. I think this says carnation. It's 11. I can't read it. They printed it in white. This obviously is orange. This one, again, I can't read it. 87 something. So we've got purple, orange, and red on the box. So one of these, this one I'm pretty sure says orange. I cannot read it. Let's see if I can read it if I hold it up to the camera. Can you guys read those? This one I know is orange. This one looks pink and this one looks red. But it doesn't say pink. It says red and purple. Well, this has to be, no, that's the brown, green, yellow. That must be purple. That looks brown to me. No, that's gray. That's blue. And that's black. So this must be purple and brown. It doesn't say it has brown, though. It says violet. This must be the violet. All right, we're going to test them. Let's see what you guys are saying here before I start. Meri Art has the rainbow. Woohoo. Is that Keisha? Hi, Keisha. Let me give you a dress. You have your dress now, Keisha. Say something. Say something good, Keisha. There she is. Hi, Keisha. She renamed me. I love my new name, Keisha. Keisha, you are going live sometime this weekend? Are you going live tonight? Are you live? Did you go live this? I didn't see you online this afternoon, but I was outside this afternoon too. Are you going live tomorrow or Sunday? I think she said she was going to go live sometime this weekend. All right, let's try the black one and let's see. This is the fine point and that is the broad. So let's draw something. Here, let's just draw a box and see what happens. Well, it's working for as old as it is, because I've had these for quite a while. I've never used them. We'll draw some swatch boxes. We'll see if they'll mix. If they're water-based, they probably will, so I might get some black tones in there. So how many of these do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll do some. Woohoo! Squad Alley! Kitty Jen says, something said hi, Meri, like, you said hi like 4 times now? Hi, Kitty Jen. Welcome, welcome. Sometimes I forget because when you're doing this live, I don't know how Keisha does it. I'm doing lives, I'll tell you, it's in my mouth and it's in my brain and through my mouth and out in the air, and I forgot it. All right, there's 4. I think I can get 6 on each side here. And we're just going to test our markers here. They say to outline at first. So we're going to use my black to outline here. And if I like it, I might draw my own YouTube award on here. Let's see, come right in. here. Draw a red square with a triangle in it. I don't have a white, so I'll just have to leave the... Can you guys see what I'm doing? I think you can. Margaret is here. Margaret is from the UK. Margaret, it's late over there for you. Margaret won a postcard when I was doing my first fabric postcard online. I made another one and I had a giveaway and Margaret won it. And then I did those gnome postcards and then I did the foxes and they're all stacked up over there. And then I had to do another postcard for, you know, and I haven't found that first postcard yet. The only thing I can think is it fell over there, but I've looked behind there several times because I looked for my camera over the cliff and Penelope fell over the cliff today. You would think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to squeeze another one on here. So the first postcard, I made it. I had it all ready to go. I got ready to mail it and I couldn't find it. All right, let's start. That was the black. We did the outline. Let's start with the green and we're going to do, these are Creative Joy permanent fabric markers. And I'm sure I got them at the thrift store because it says $2 here. And they look like they've never been used. But I know from experience, if you use this stuff, you need to make sure you get the lids. And they say to store them horizontal. So here's the broad tip here. We're going to do green first in here. And I'm curious to know if this stuff is water-based. They say they're permanent, so I wouldn't think they're water-based. All right, there's the green. I like that. Now, I do have ink tints. Carol McDonald on her fabric uses ink tints. Is Mary Lou in here? Is Mary Lou here? She says, yes, it's difficult, Loopy Lou. There's Mary Lou. It's hard to watch and keep up with chat and craft at the same time. Yes, it is. All right, now I need maybe the sky blue, and I'm going to use the broad. And we're going to test the other ones too. Whoops, that was the fine. Well, let's put it back on and see here. Did you hear that snap? One thing I noticed about these, I don't know if anybody's used these before because I think I got them at the thrift store, but I have not had to pump them to get the flow going. So that says somebody might have used these before. I don't know. Or they might just be like they are. All right, so there's the blue. The brown. I'm going to call this the brown. I can't read it. I cannot read the colors. Natural. I think it says natural oak. I think it says oak. And I want the broad. We're doing our dark colors first. So yeah, I like that for a brown. That comes in pretty good. I should probably zoom in so you guys could see this a little bit better. Let me zoom in. Hold the phone. Here we go. There. Penelope, I don't want to knock you off the cliff again, but you're in the way. I'm in the way. Ha! How dare you say that to me? Okay. Where's All right, so I've done outlined in black. I've done the green, the blue, and the brown. Let's do a red one. I can't read that. Might be pink. That's definitely orange. I think the red is this one. I think I'm going to like these. I don't know how long they will last. They have a nice coverage, I'll say that. They cover up the print. It comes through, soaks through a little here, because this is an even weave. It's a loose weave, so I expect some soak through. But it has a nice coverage. Whoops. Make sure I get them snapped. I did the red. I did the green. Let's try a blue one. They did a blue one. Is that all of them? Oh, there's one hiding over here. Let's do a blue one. Like that. That's pretty good. That was a dark blue. I think this is a sky blue. I think they have sky blue and blue. Boy, that blue looks purple. It doesn't look purple there, though. It almost looks like the same color. It may not on paper, but all right. So now violet. This must be the violet one. For $2. I'll take them for $2. Let's push this up a little so you can see it. I'll take them for $2. I'll play with them. The violet has just a little bit of a, it almost looks blue too. But I bet if you got it next to the blue, it wouldn't look so blue. It's the purple color. The sky blue, though, doesn't really look sky blue to me. Let's do an orange. Yeah, $2 is a deal, Keisha. I think I got these at the thrift store, but these, you know, this would be something that I could very easily find on Keisha's Creations. Did she answer when she was going to sell again? You only forget my lives, Angie. Let's see. Thumbs up for Meri Art. Thank you. Awesome, Meri. Congratulations. Hey, Painty. Hi, Painty Girl. Not tonight. Tomorrow evening, probably. I'll watch for you. All right. That is orange. It looks gold to me. I'm going to call that gold. That looks gold to me. They call it orange. And this must be, I don't know, pink? Pink, I'm going to call it pink. It'll probably look red. Oh, no, it looks pink. It looks pink. We'll call it pink. I don't see pink on here. I see red, purple, and I don't see anything that says pink. This kind of might look a little purple, but then what's that? I don't know. That looks dark purple. I think this is a pink. And it probably depends on the fabric you're putting it on and how much you apply. I'm curious to know if they're water-based. I've got two more. I've got the yellow and the gray. Oh, I've got three more. Where's the third one? It's down there. That one's stuck in there. Oh, is there a card in there? There's a card in there. To open your fabric markers, give the cap a gentle twist. They can be used to decorate any fabric that can absorb ink, so they're ink markers. They don't say if they're water soluble. Safeguard your finished art prior to washing, so let them set for several hours. Allow the ink to dry. 3 heat methods for setting it. Iron. For items that can't be ironed or tumbled, use a hair blow dryer. I'm not going to worry about it. Buy with confidence. Well, I've got gray. Now I'm wondering if this isn't the sky blue. Let's try this one next. I don't know what this is. I can't read the print's too small on the, and they number them, but they don't give me any indication of what numbers are what on here. This looks like the sky blue to me. So I don't know the difference between these two. They just say sky blue and violet. This looks like it might be the violet. These two look like they're the same color. Did I pick it up? No, I don't think I did. All right, let's just finish here. I think this is the sky blue. And you have to remember, this is linen that I'm marking on, or an even weave. I don't know if it's actual linen. It's an even weave. It might be cotton. But it's a very nice fabric. All right, let's do the yellow next. I always have trouble with yellows. That's the fine point. Yellows to me, for some reason, I never seem like I get enough. And I think I'm having the same problem here. And this, it's blending in with the black. Yellows, to me, just, yellow markers never have enough oomph for me. And let's do the gray. I'm sure this is the gray. I'm reasonably sure. Yeah. That's gray. It almost looks black, depending on how much you put on there. Now, I'm real curious. Let's take the red, or a red hue. I think this one. Or the, well, yeah, the red. And I'll put all these back in the box. I'm going to go back up to the, there's another flower. I wonder if they're falling off of my, or if I just didn't get them in. Now, here's the back. If you're curious about the back, there is some bleed through, but this is a, you know, it's an even weave. It's got little spaces behind the threads. It's a even weave fabric. I'm going to roll this back up this way and go back up to the top. You guys have to be patient with me. Hold on. In other words, hold on. Let me roll this up. Because I wanted to test it down at the bottom so I could clip it off if it was messing up. So what I want to do, Allie K says, yes, it's rather quiet. I'm guessing, ladies, you all are working on things. It's kind of quiet in chat. Yeah, Allie K, chat comes and goes. When I do a list, we get a lot of chatter. It just chat comes and goes. It just depends on what's going on at the time. It's kind of quiet in here, Keisha says. Mina says, I had a long, hard day. Oh, Mina. Plumb worn out. I may fall asleep, even though it's only 6:30. Mina, if you need to go to sleep, you go to sleep. I won't hold that against you. So this is as much as I've got done on the January portion. I stitched my boards last Monday. I stitched my boards right here. Can you guys see? Wait, hold it. Let me just hold it here for a minute. These are my boards. They represent our new kitchen floor. This is my amaryllis plant here. First time I grew an amaryllis plant and it bloomed. And this represents a little doll. I made some dolls in January. I stitched the state of Nebraska. Now, this is kind of where I want to put the ink. Let's just ink in the state of Nebraska up here. Shall we make it green? Or gold? Let's make it gold. Let's make the state of Nebraska, or, well, pink. My pink looks gold. Orange looks gold. Well, it's not pink, it's orange. We'll make it to me, but then my lighting is not all that good. But let's just color it in here. To me, this ends up looking gold. They say it's orange, but I see gold. I see gold all the time. And I'm liking that. We'll have an orange state of Nebraska. It kind of goes. But what I'm going to do here is apply a little water and see what happens. I might mess it up. If it messes up, it messes up. They say they're permanent, but I think you have to set it. I'm pretty happy with that. And you have to understand, too, this is even weave fabric. It's not a high count. Let's see. Let's try a little water and see what happens on it. I don't think much is happening at all. It's just getting my fabric wet. Well, it might be blending it in a little. It might be evening it out a little. I'm kind of happy with that. So now what I want to do down in here is I want to draw a square with the red, or maybe I'll draw it with the black. See, I think I called that the pink. This is the red. Let's find the black. That's blue, gray, purple. It'll be the last one I pull. I'm going to give myself a YouTube square. I'm going to do it right in here. And that just represents all my streaming that I've done in January. I'm just going to draw a square. Something like that. I didn't say an award. I said a square. But see, I have the word streamathon here too. Right here, I stitched the word streamathon. And I may take a color and go behind that. Because it's kind of hard. I guess you guys can read that, but it really, the words kind of blend in with the words around it. Okay, now I'm going to give me a YouTube symbol here for the Meri Atelier. I have to laugh every time I listen to, like I put up that live today, I put up the garden walk, the yard tour. And every time I pronounce atelier or atelier or however you pronounce it, YouTube doesn't understand it. They call it otteray. I think I say atelier, and they interpret it as otter, O-T-T-E-R. Otter. Yeah, I'm liking this. This represents YouTube, all my YouTube streaming. So you don't have to stitch everything on your banners. Carol draws and paints on hers frequently. And I would have to stitch this. I would have to use a filling stitch of some kind. I don't have a white, so I'm just going to leave it. And I imagine this is just I don't smell alcohol. It's a permanent ink is what it is. I'm going to try a little hand sanitizer. Let's put a little hand sanitizer on my hand here and see if that moves it. Yeah, that does kind of move it. So I have a feeling that it's like a permanent marker type thing. My hand is, it's leaking out of my hand. Let's get it in my palm a little better. So I think anything like alcohol or a hand sanitizer would be a good thing to, if you wanted to blend. These are permanent markers, and usually if you use alcohol with any marker, it will move it somewhat. I'm pretty happy with that. Get rid of that. And I think what I'll do, see if I can't blend this line a little. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think what I'll do is take this and write the Meri Atelier. Where should I write it? I think I'll write it up here. And I'm not going to get it all on there, so I'm going to... Now, see, here's my problem. I've got letters in here already. Let's move this down here. Meri. And I can make my months as big as I want because I have like 3 yards of this. Oh, Jude. Thank you so much, Jude. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. And hi, Jude, across the water way over there. I think you're in New Zealand, aren't you? I get my New Zealand ladies and my Australian ladies mixed up, but I think Jude is in New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. Whoops, I got that a little. Well, that's okay. We'll just leave it like that. The Meri. And we're going to put Atelier down here. I didn't say this was going to be perfect. Thank you, Jude. You just made my day. You make my day. You make my day. E, and see, I'm running into this lettering again. R. So what I'm going to try to do on this, I'm going to try, and let's get that gold out again. And let's see what happens if I put some gold in here. If I can blend this to make it look like, I don't know if this will work. If it doesn't, I can stitch over it. A great big, I'll put something over it. But I think I'll be happy with this. And that'll kind of push those other letters in the background, maybe. Let's bring that down in there. I've never used these before, so if I'm doing something I shouldn't be, let me know. I'm only going until 10 tonight. I'm trying to keep my evening streams in a decent time frame. You could embroider it. Yes, I could. I embroidered Streamathon up here above it. But I wanted to try these fabric markers and see what I could do with them. It doesn't matter whether I embroider it or write it. It's still, because I've got letters in here, I could try to paint those out first and then write over the painted. I could have approached it. And see, this wants to blend in with the black a little. I don't mind that too much because I'm just experimenting. And that's kind of what I do over here is experiment. I don't go for perfection, that's for sure. If I make a mistake, I'm trying to find a way around it. That's what I had to do with my cover for my spring journal. And I don't mind making mistakes in front of you guys. I don't plan out my work. So, because I'm not doing a lesson. I'm not trying to teach. This is not a teaching channel. This is a come play channel. Let's experiment. Now, I think what I'm going to do again, let's put the cap back on this. And let's put some, now this is paint. Ew, it's messy. Let's just peel that off. And let me grab a part of a towel and wipe that out. That worked. And I'm going to try to smooth this out a little with my brush. I'll put some hand sanitizer in there and see if I can't smooth this out. And what I might do is go back over my lettering. Maybe what I'll do is go over it with my fine liner. And that'll make it pop out because this is blending my colors, I believe. We're just going to let it blend. We'll call it shadow letters. You don't learn about how your products act until you experiment with them. And here again, this is an even weave fabric. So it's not like painting on paper. It's an even weave and it's not a close weave. So some of this is going to soak through. I'm just going to go like this. We'll let it blend in. It'll have a very distressed look. But I do want it colored. Also gave her a free space. What did Keisha say? Jude, Meri Art drew Angie Square. Angie Square. I was drawing little swatch boxes. Angie Square. That's cute. I didn't realize I was doing Angie Square. Keisha put Angie in the square the other day. Angie said she wasn't going to share that square with nobody. That's her square. I think she told Posh that she'd have to go find her own square. I just learned that Darling had not a clue you were putting there until last time. Aha. All right. We're going to get my fine liner out and see how that works on here. It's over here. And it's pretty full. And it'll be white. And we're just going to write over this. And I don't know, I'm hoping this will not crack on the fabric when I roll it, but there's a good chance it might. Because it's paint, but I'm hoping it'll soak in. This is just craft paint. I kind of like that. You never know till you experiment. And I kind of got away from using my fine liners. I was doing a lot of things with my fine liners. I need to get them out and play with them again. Notice how I jumped from the caps to the small letters. I got a cap there, and a small letter there. A cap, a small letter. These are small, and that ending one is a small cap. I don't want to put my hand in it. And there we go. I'm going to call that done. Where's my lid? I am happy with that. Now I have those other fabric markers, but I can't do anything to this. So let's put these away and grab another piece of fabric. This has to dry. So I'm just going to put it behind me someplace. Let's see. Let's just put it down there. It'll dry down there. Okay. All right. So let's put these markers away and try. And I'm pretty sure I got all these snapped on good. I'm going to keep these handy. I'll probably be doing more. I'll have to think of what I want to do with them. But I mean more on my banner. You don't have to always stitch on your banner. I do like these. I have no idea how long they'll last. It probably depends on how often you use them and how thick you use them and how big of an area you cover with them. All of those things affect any marker that you have. And I don't know if anybody used these. They seem like a nice marker, though. I don't know anything. The brand is Creative Joy Fabric Markers. Permanent Fabric Markers is the brand on these. And I think I got them at the thrift store for $2 because there's a $2 tag there. But I also have these that I got. We had a store here called Allen's, and they liquidated. These are Pentel die sticks. And they were originally $6.99, $7, and they marked them down to $3. So I think I got these 65% off. With the Pentel Fabric Fun pastel die sticks, you can personalize t-shirts, school banners, jackets, canvas, backpacks, shoes, and more. It's a fun, easy way to transform clothes and other fabric accessories into your own creations. Gel roller for fabric. Create your own design to wear or share. The water-based pigment gel. So they're talking about the pen. Oh, it says, the water-based pigment gel is permanent and waterproof. Why do they call it water-based if it's permanent and waterproof? Which will withstand repeated washings and dry cleaning. The pen features a 1.00 millimeter tip. So we'll find out about this. Look, there's a nice, if I can get it out, there's a nice acrylic base there that can be used for. Oh, look, it's going to come out nice. So I'm assuming that this is the water-based permanent marker. And no instructions inside. That has #1 teacher there. All right, we're going to save that off. I might put these back in there. Fabric Fun. Oh, there are the instructions. They've never been used. Of course, these I got on a liquidation store sale, so I wouldn't expect these to have been used. Let's see what these instructions tell me a little bit of how to approach this. So they only caught even $6.99 retail value at the time I got it, which was probably about 4 years ago. They might be, I don't know whether they're any more expensive now or not. But that's not a bad price. They've got white, yellow, a dark yellow, a tan, an orange, a red. Looks like another. They feel oil-based, though. They feel oily. Green, light green. This looks like a dark blue, dark brown, a lighter blue. That might be a violet. Oh, this is a... Do they have the color on them? It says pastel die stick. A gray. Those look like blacks or dark blues. All right, let's see what the instructions say. They do feel kind of oily. With Pentel sticks, Fabric Fun pastel die sticks, you can transform clothes and other fabrics into your own creation. Step 1, choose the right fabric. To make the brilliant colors of Fabric Fun pastel die sticks stand out, choose solid white or other color-fast fabrics. Fabrics such as cotton or silk are ideal. Avoid those made of 100% synthetic fiber such as nylon. Such fabric may not withstand the temperatures of ironing and absorb the colors as well. Well, I'm not going to iron anything. Easy to use. I won't read everything, but step 2 is wash out the starch. Choose a fabric, wash out the starch, and then it's in French and Spanish, and Spanish over here are a foreign language. The colors of Fabric Fun pastel die sticks do not become permanent until they have been pressed through paper with a hot iron. Press through paper with a hot iron. If you happen to make a mistake, wash immediately. Please note your design may not wash out completely. So what do you do here? Application. Apply fun fabric pastel sticks to the fabric with even strokes in one direction to absorb a smooth and broken color. That's step 3. They're talking about using a stencil here, making a stencil and using a stencil over on this side. Application. Well, that's in French. I think that's Spanish. So the rest of these are in a foreign language, and this is just telling me how to use a stencil. So I'm going to play with this. Let's see what I have. I think I have some cotton here. I think I have something I can play with, wrapped up in one of these barrels. Maybe that one. I'm not sure. I get this out frequently. I have I'm stitching a scissors on here, a little sampler. That's a, now this is not cotton, but they said silk, and this is kind of silky. We might just keep this. I got at the thrift store. This is a scarf. Shall we just play on this? It's thin. It is, we'll see what it says. Can't read it, it's too small. They print in point size 1.2. I can't read it. I don't know what kind of fabric it is. It says, do not bleach, do not iron, line dry. I don't see any what type of fabric it is. We might play with that. I'll keep it out. Let's see, what else do I have? These are all colors. Let's tie this back up. Was that pretty? That I just got it at the dollar store, that butterfly stuff. That was one of those when they were selling those scarves. I thought I had some cotton here. I don't know if it's in this bundle. I got about 3 bundles here. I thought it just had some plain white cotton. I might have taken it out in the other room. Oh, here's some canvas. Let's look at this one. I got canvas and lace and felt. And here's a, we could play with this. I'll bet this is cotton. This is a brocade kind, or a lace eyelet. Let's just snip a piece off of this. And I dropped my other scissors. Let's pull these out. Wait, where did they go? Hold on. Let's just cut, just in case I need to see how these work on different fabrics. I think this is cotton, but it's a trim cotton, like what you would, it's got eyelets here, down here at the bottom. And I didn't know I was going to do this, so, and that's some, could play on the back of it. I could play on the back of this one. And let's snip a piece of canvas, unpainted canvas. And we'll just see how they work. That's all I'm really interested in. This is a cotton canvas. But it's a thicker material. But it's still cotton. All right, I think that'll do it. Here's a, I started making it Indian caboodle doll here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? I'll just hold it here for a minute. Yeah. I'm zoomed way in. Let's hold it that way. I haven't finished her yet. That's a lot of unfinished projects. We're not going to open the other one because I want to move on. Do, 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 do. I hope we didn't run the ladies off. You didn't run anybody off. There's 40 of you in here. They're just out there listening. You know, it's Friday. People are tired. Thank you, Keisha. Jude says, Lordy, I know Keisha. I got now hide it from Hubster. Oh, she's got to hide something from Hubster. Oh, Jude, have you been shopping over at Creative? You know what, Keisha? Where did I put them? Look what I have here. These are just awesome. These are the cameos. Let's get that canvas out here. These cameos are just awesome. Did you ever, Keisha, did you ever find out if there were any value to these glass cameos? Well, I got a big one right at the top. And I have to say, the gals in Keisha's stream were so nice to me because I couldn't stay. And so they reserved a package of cameos. Keisha was selling them 10 in a package, and they had Keisha reserve a package for me. And I didn't know it. One of the gals came in, I think it was Jasper, who came in and told me. Meri, did you get some cameos? I did. I did. I paid for them, but they reserved them for me. Aren't these beautiful? Aren't these beautiful? I just love them. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I don't know what kind of value they have. Meri, when you have been as married as long as I have, as if you have played the men at their own game. He's good with it. Meri, I found a man in 1920 census that listed his job as dealer. The industry was listed as junk. Oh, no. Well, it's not junk. He's very much mistaken, I think. They are depression glass. So they have some value. Keisha, do they have some value? Keisha says, yes, they are, Meri. They are depression glass with melted ruby and other precious stones to make the color in them. Oh, my goodness. And you sold these to, I think you had a whole bunch of them though, didn't you? She was, I hope you saved some for yourself. These are beautiful. Well, I'm not going to distress them, or I might just put them in, put a velvet background on them and put them in a shadow box or a jewelry box. That would be as much as I would want to do to art them up, just have a box, maybe a jewelry box, and make little velvet squares. Meri, don't use them in craft. I won't, Angie. I'm not going to paint them, that's for sure. I'm not going to gesso them. They're really pretty, and I really thank you for them, Keisha. You are so generous in sharing them with the rest of us. Yeah, we got a good thing. She's not selling anymore. Well, I don't blame you. I wouldn't sell anymore either. Thank you for sharing them with us. We got a good deal, Keisha says. What I will probably do is make some little velvety pads and put them in a jewelry box. And I'll mark on the box that these, I'll say these have value, don't destroy, or something like that. So Barb Owen was showing the boxes that Klausman had made. I want a Jewy box, but I would want a little one that I could put, you know, I'm thinking little velvet padded squares that I could just arrange in a box. And of course, the most art that I would do would be the box and the velvety stuff. Thank you, Keisha. Well, there we go. I admire these so much. They are so pretty. I'm not going to gesso them. Jill says, hi, Jude. Angie says, send them to me. I'll take them. No, I'm going to be selfish with these. I'm sorry. All right. I am thinking on here, let's try the gel pen. I'm thinking the gel pen is black ink. Boy, it's a nice point. And let's just make some circles. We're not going to put Angie in a square. We're going to put her in a circle. I have 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 15 of them. I'm never going to get 15 circles on here. 1. We might have to do some halves. Ooh. My ink is running out. Gel pen doesn't want to work. Gel pen's going on strike. Well, see, that's why, what would you guys do now? Oh, there it goes. Got a little scribble to it. Shaky, shaky, shake. Shaky, shake. I give the gel pen an F. Pentel, you should know better than that. Well, they say, well, Meri, it's your fault. Well, how are you using it? 1, 2, 3. Let's see if there are 15 of them. It seems to work if I shake it. Keisha says, if they are hand carved, they bring more value. We still can't figure that out yet. They may be machine carved too. Not sure, but still have much value either way. One of kind. Oh, wow. Well, you would think a machine carved one would be very smooth and precise. Not saying that a person who hand carves does not do smooth and precise, because they could if they're an expert. But you would think that a hand carved one would have be a little more handmade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do halves here. 7. And we're going to put an 8 on here. I don't like the pen in here. I have to shake it to get any ink to come out of it. I like the point of it, but I don't like the pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. All right. And then I'm going to divide these in half. with diagonals if I can. Give the pen an F. Creative Joy did better with their marker. If I shake it, it comes out. I'm not sure if it's because I'm drawing on canvas. You would think that it should work on a canvas. The canvas is not painted. All right, we'll leave it like that. And let me bring this over a little so you guys can see better. All right. So they're water-based permanent. So let's just see what happens here. This looks like a dark blue. And I'm going to put the gray next to it. They feel like a, they almost feel like a pastel. Well, they call them fabric. They're Pentel Fabric Fun pastel dye sticks. They almost feel like a water-based pastel. They kind of feel like they might have an oil base to them when you feel them. They feel a little oily. And I'm just going to go down the line here as I see them in the box. But you know what? For $3, these are on sale for $3. It's fun to experiment with things that you've never experimented with before. It's fun to try things out and see how, now that's a brown, to see how things work. You know, I'm not saying that I have to be an expert at everything. You don't learn until you try things. Oh, that's a pretty blue. That almost looks like that one, though. It's a little difference, but not much. So I would have skipped. Was that a green? That's a green. That's a dark green, I think. My lighting is not, I think that's green. A dark green, and then we get into the light green. Sorry about that. And then a medium colored green. A teal. No, that looks like a blue. That could be a teal color, a turquoise color. They don't tell me what colors there are. I never saw a list on the paper what colors were in here. This looks like a pink. That is a definite pink. It does not look gold to me. Some pinks look gold to me. That one looks pink. This is a red. And an orange. Do I need to move over a little bit more yet? An orange. Let's put it this way. I think I like those Creative Joy ones better than these, I have to say. These feel like I could go get some of those Portfolio oil pastels, which are water-based, and do the same thing. All right. And here's a dark yellow. I think the light yellow I might be happier with the light yellows, though. No matter what I'm using, yellows seem to be well, this one's not as good. This one, I like that yellow. This one, yellows, I don't know. Doesn't matter whether I'm using a highlighter or a super tip or what. I don't like how the yellow, and this is white. And I have an extra square, and I'm going to end it with the black again. Start over with the black, just to finish it off. So now I want to see if I can blend these they say they're water-based permanent. And I think you have to heat set it for them to become permanent, but I'm not going to worry about that. So let's take my brush. Meri's going to discover what they can do. That's not the brush I was using. Where's the other brush? Is this it? Yeah, I think so. Let's go in up here and see if I can blend it any. I don't see it blending. I don't think anything's happening with that. So I don't see it happening, anything happening. Let's try the hand sanitizer. It feels oily to me. The hand sanitizer might blend it. Let's try some hand sanitizer here on the black. Yeah, the hand sanitizer is blending the black. And I'll probably need to wash my brush out. Yeah, the hand sanitizer blends it. It's kind of like an oil pastel. Let's try the blue. So if I were really wanting to do this on a bag or something, I would be blending this out with a hand sanitizer. I don't know how that will affect the ironing, but I'm not going to iron. This is the dark green here. And I think that on the opposite side is a brown. Put some more hand sanitizer in there. And a light green. I just want to kind of blend it out, smooth it out a little. Now let's pull it up. Pink. And this is just stuff I get either like this. I got at that liquidation sale. I've had it for a couple years. But usually the stuff like this, I look for it at thrift stores. I might buy it at Keisha's Creations. Hi, Kathy Whitney. Keisha has nicknames for several people. I think she's still making up nicknames. What does she call you, Kathy? Are you Digit? I can't remember all the nicknames. I remember Leon, Michelle, because Leon, she calls Michelle Leon. I think Leon is, I can't remember why. Noelle is her middle name. Michelle Noelle. And so she reversed Noelle and got Leon, and she calls Michelle Leon. And my middle name is Leona. And so I remember Michelle real well because she calls her Leon. All right, 2 more here and I'll be done. Let's do the white first. White doesn't blend very well. It's kind of clumpy. The white is not blending good. But that's okay. It's white. Let's do the black. There. So there's my swatch. And here's the back. It didn't soak through very much, but this is a pretty thick canvas. So let's draw on the back of one of these. This is a swatch of fabric. Let's draw on the back of it. Let's just cut it off here. I think I can rip it. What shall I draw? I need something with a lot of colors in it, not a rainbow. Let's see, let's draw, could draw some flowers. Let's see if that pen works any better on this fabric. I'll shake it first just to get it going. I think the pen is junk. I don't think it's going to work very good. Let's just draw some, maybe some daffodils. Well, daffodils are yellow, so we might make blue daffodils and red daffodils. We'll do a different flower. I could make gold ones. What are you saying? Yo-yo? I can't read that first word. Jude says, I'm not married, so I'm safe. Well, Angie said that. Jude says, I miss Jude. Jude laughs. Oh, they're laughing at something. Keisha says, your other name is Yo-Yo too, Angie. Oh, Angie is Yo-Yo? Angie is Yo-Yo. Now everything all, does Tammy know? If I say punch Yo-Yo, will Tammy know what I'm saying? I have to shake this gel pen. I think the gel pen gets an F from me. Now see, this black mark is from the front and it soaked through. So let's just make it a, zigzag just for the fun of it. Just to play. Ugh, this pen drives me nuts. I don't like it. Let's go to something else. Pen gets an F. Don't buy these for the pen. Let's go to my fine point pen. I wish Pen Plus Gear would bring back their ultra fine pens. I miss them. They're not in the retail store. They might be online, but let's see what this is. Is it over here? Is that it? Yeah, see, these are an ultra fine point, like a micron pen. And I can't, Pen Plus Gear, and they're not in the stores anymore. I've checked 2 or 3 Walmart stores. And I think I even checked online. And I really like them because they give me a fine point. These others are okay, but they give me a wider point. We're going to make a fence back here, I think. We'll just make a fence. We got to put some flowers in there. Might put this in my spring journal. This is a cotton. This is one of, I don't know if that's Tim Holtz. It's a Tim Holtz look-alike, I think. All right, we got a daffodil here. Let's put some of those little blue flowers that I showed in my stream. There are a whole bunch of them, and they're just little blue kind of clusters. And they're fuzzy. I wanted to call them hyacinths, but I don't know if they're a hyacinths. They're kind of like little fuzzy flowers. And that's all that's in our yard. Daffodils and hyacinths. I think our rose bush is going to... my brother thought it was not going to make it, but I think it is. All right, that's as far as, let's put another daffodil in here. Yeah, something like that. I might make my daffodils gold, because I don't like the, well, this yellow might work though. All right, we'll put another daffodil in this way. All right. And oh heck, let's do some dandelions because they're going to come out here pretty soon anyway. I'll do some dandelions. They got kind of jaggedy leaves. They're not tall, they're kind of spread out like that. We'll do some more over in here because they jump all over the place. All right, that's really good enough. Well, we should have one more. We'll just make a round flower, a daisy type flower in here. And let's stick one up in here too. That's good. Okay, so there's my flower garden so far. Put it over there a little. So I'm going to grab this darker yellow and color in the daffodils. And I'm going to leave the daisies for a minute. Let's do this other daffodil over here. Kind of smished in there. Okay, so let's do the green leaves. We'll put some darker green in there too. Green up in here. And we need that blue. This is the lightest blue that they have, but I didn't think that was very light. But those are going to be these flowers. I don't think that blue is... The flowers that are out in our yard is more of a bluish, a sky blue. Those are dandelions. Let's try the light yellow for the dandelions. That doesn't show up very well. I don't like the light yellows in any medium. Let's go for a darker green here. It's almost a blue. Let's try this one. I'll get this darker yellow out. And let's make our daisy flowers orange, just because I need some orange. And what color shall I put in there? That green. Yellow goes there. That's pink. I could have made those flowers pink. Let's put some pink backgrounds in here. Just, oh, there's pink on your yard. And some more green in here. Oh, blue. Jeez. What happened to my green? That was green. That's blue. What happened to my green? Is that the green? Oh, that's okay. Now, the fence probably should be white. What color is this? Is that yellow again? That's pink. I'm going to leave it white, but I'm going to put brown in between the fences. And really, the only reason I'm doing this is to test these pastels. Now, I swore that was a blue. So we're going to color my sky blue up here. It looks green, but when you put it on the fabric, it's blue. Well, it probably looks blue to you. I look at this and it looks green, but when I look in the tablet, it does look blue. That out the wrapper. We're just going to put a blue sky, and we're going to call our little flower garden done. I'm not going to color in the fence post. I could try the white, but the white, it isn't going to make that much of a difference. I'm happy with it. So let's blend. See how it blends on there. I'm going to blend it with hand sanitizer. I noticed that Tim Holtz is using hand sanitizer to clean his tonic glass desktop. Ooh, it turned it dark. Maybe because that black was in there. That's okay. And I'm going, Tim Holtz discovered hand sanitizer. Woohoo! It was Mark Montano who discovered wax paper. I'm going, oh, I feel like an expert now. All right, let's blend this down in here a little. I'm just going to kind of smoosh it together. That's what happens with flower gardens. I don't like that. I meant those to be a light blue, but when I was using them, they're really a purple color. When I was using them, I thought that was a green, and it really is the light blue. Did Keisha leave? No, Keisha says, now Jill, we know how you meant it. No worries. I don't know what's going on out there. All right, we're going to call that done. And it blends pretty good. Now, I'm going to heat set it, though, if I have my heat gun plugged in. Just a little play. I think I've played enough with these, don't you? Just turn it over. Yeah. It's kind of messy on the back. The black ink bled through, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I like it on the front. Okie dokie. Shall we move on? Shall we move on? I think we shall. I did a swatch, and I did a swatch on canvas, cotton canvas, and I did a picture, but I find that it blends best. Both of these blend best if you use a alcohol base like hand sanitizer. I haven't got either one of them to blend with water. What happened to my paper? Did it fly away? That goes with creative joy. I had a paper. I don't know where the lid went to this either. Here's the lid. I think the paper fell, the instruction fell over the side. I'll pick it up later. So, and this I'll just wipe away. Clean out my cup a little in here. Ooh, there's a lot in there. Oh, and it's cleaning the cup out too. Yeah, we need that to happen. See, it's cleaning that. Hand sanitizer's good stuff. Look how it's cleaning that cup out. Ew, it's messy though. I grabbed it the other day. I'm not going to paint on my beautiful scarf. We'll save that for something else. It's a Dollar Tree scarf. What time is it? It's 9:35. I've only got a half an hour. Well, really 25 minutes. I'm only going to stay on till 10 tonight. I'm trying to make myself not stream as long on my night streams. I was on this morning. I was on this morning for an extra hour because Scrap Chick is streaming on Thursday mornings now instead of... So I give this an F. The pen is useless. Maybe because it's old. I don't know. I don't know how old this was. I bought it at a liquidation sale. So it could just be aged out. But I think the colors are pretty. I like the colors on the fabrics. They're nice. They're brilliant. I like both packages with the colors. I enjoyed using them. So I did this and this. And I don't know what I did with my other. What did I do? Oh, I put it aside to dry because I did it on the banner. But I thought I did a... No, I put my other on the banner. So we'll just keep these out. I might go on my journalist test. So let's go back to my... Let's go back to this. I might have to zoom out a little so you can see it. Let me zoom out. So what I want to do, put that behind me. That goes in the box. What I want to do on the, oh, now I need to go up a little, don't I? I zoomed out too much. It's so hard to tell on this phone. That better? What I want to do, see, this is pretty thick because I have a foam board up in here. This, I really have a double thickness of foam board because this little niche that I cut out down here is over here. And this is Tim Holtz collage paper, tissue paper. And I don't think any roses fell off of here because I didn't have anything there. So what I did when I made this morning, you're supposed to put your glass. This is an acetate here in front of the window. These are niches that we cut out. Becky did niches on hers. Now, Becky did a niche here, covered this flat, did not put a niche on that, and she put her niche over here. But I made both my niches. And for those of you who haven't seen this, let me hold it up so you can see. This photograph has 3 children. And Keisha, if you're in here, Keisha, I got this photograph from you. You called those children in a cornfield. You called them the children in the cornfield. But I think they're really in front of a garden because I think that's a hollyhock there. And then this is a little owl. This is a little owl charm here. I got the charms from Keisha too. And this is a little tree. I'm glad I bought 2. I did a double order of those charms and I really like them. I got those from Keisha. And then this down here in this niche is a little girl on a swing. And she jiggles. And she was from Hobby Lobby. Now the little bird here, I think I'm going to color him blue because he kind of gets lost in there. He's a little bird. He's a little bird. So I'm going to kind of color him a light blue. And then I'm going to take this trim yet tonight. It'll probably take me the rest of the stream. Or nearly. And I'm going to glue this ribbon around here. And we're going to call the cover and page 1 done after I get that done. And we're going to pin that as I glue it. I learned that from Carol this morning. So let's do the bird. And I think I'm just going to take a wash, a light blue wash. And this is Blue Bonnet. And I'm just going to put a teensy bit out here. Just a dab. Just a dab. That's more than a dab. And take some water and make a wash. A light wash. We don't even need that much. We want it to be very light because I don't want it to cover the... And I just want to paint my little bird. Give him a little blue color in here. And that's really all I need, right? I need my towel. I put all my thread up there. Hold on. My acetate. I'm gonna kind of blot that a little. Yeah, I think that's all I need. I'm just gonna wipe the rest of this away. I didn't need all that. When I say a dab, it's hard to get a dab out of the bottle. Sometimes it all squirts out. All right. So let's wash my brush out. And I think I'll just use, because I'm going to be gluing on foam, and sometimes some types of glue melt your foam, but I think PVA glue will be fine. Now my acetate, as I see it here, the acetate kind of comes out a little, but it's not real evident unless you hold it up to the light. But I'm liking how this is holding. I'm liking that really good. So what I'm going to do is glue. Let's put that away. With this, where did I had it out this morning? Where did I put it? The next twirl of the... I like this. I don't know if you can get this extreme glue and the wet glue anymore. They have it in glue stick, but I got this at Hobby Lobby. This only cost me $4, which I thought was a good price. And I have a whole bunch of pins over here that I stole from Penelope this morning. I promised her I'd buy her some more pins, straight pins. She said, okay, you can have those. So I might need some more, Penelope. She's going to stand here and watch. I'll put her over that glare. Wait, you guys have glare up there, don't you? Did I get her all the way up there? A little bit more. There you go. She's going to block the glare. And I'm just going to start here. Open up the lid. And hopefully glue this to the edge. Like that. And then I'm going to, this is what Carol told me to do. Pin it, Meri. Pin it. You know, and I could leave the pins in as decoration. I might get some more pins. Oh. Because not all of these are going to go, they're not all clean. Some of these I used in my art for other things. They're not all clean. They're not all going through either. There, that one goes down. That's a white one. And I'm hoping this will hold it enough to glue it. For the glue to dry. Maybe I'll put some more on here. I might have to steal some more pins from Penelope. But I think I'm going to like that. I might have to outline that bird a little bit more now. We'll play with him. We all love the titmouse, Jude says. Oh dear. They have this thing for this cute little bird over on Keisha's sale. And every time they see a little bird with a little yellow breasted bird, they call it the titmouse. There are birds that are titmouses. And Keisha, when are you going to get rid of that book? Haven't you asked enough questions out of that book to convince us that to do something else? I never get those questions. What did she ask? How do you tell the difference? Let's see, Keisha. Not if you were in Keisha's cell the other night. This is not working because it's slipping. Let's pull that paper out. Don't answer. How do you tell the difference between a drone bee and a worker bee? That was a question out of Keisha's book. She likes to ask questions out of her book for her giveaways. This is not working. I'll put some more glue on it. And I went with everybody else who said that the worker bee was bigger, I think they said. And that's what I thought, but that's not it. And the first person who gets the right answer wins the giveaway. And there are some really weird questions. It tells lies, right? Oh dear. one of the questions was, how long does it take a bomb to fall to Earth? From a mile? Was it from a mile? I said 5 minutes. Keisha laughed. 5 minutes? That would give me time to run and hide. That's what she said. 5 minutes? I could run and hide. And I'm going, well, that's the whole point of it. Well, not if you're the enemy. I'll take these pins out after this glue dries. My piece is slipping on me. That gives me time to run and hide, Keisha says. I could find a bomb shelter or dig one or something in 5 minutes. I'm saying, yeah. But it's what, 19 seconds, I think is the answer. The titmouse disagrees with the book, Jude says. Yay! I'm beginning to like that little titmouse. The titmouse is a real bird, but they all laugh at it. Poor little thing. Poor little birdie. Am I going to have enough? I think I will. I'm going to need more straight pins, though. I've only got a couple left here. Let's pull some more out. Penelope, give me your pins. She's all hidden up in here somewhere. Over on this side. Up in here. Oh, well, let's take this out. Penelope has all sorts of pins in her, and she ends up eating my headless needles. She thinks they're pretty yummy. They fall through into her body, and I say that she eats them. See, there's quite a few pins in there, and they just sink down. It's an old pin cushion. They sink down in there. I think I might be pulling some stuffing out. Am I pulling stuffing out, Penelope? I might be. She says, don't. She says, stop. You're pulling my stuffing out. I've never seen that happen. It looks like it might be deteriorating in there. Penelope, you're wasting away. She is. There are pins in there. See, I pulled a needle out. She said, Penelope, she said, quit pulling on me. Look, I'm going to have to mend that. I've never seen that before. Let's put this back there. We'll cover it up, Penelope. She says, true. Don't tell the world. Oh, it's an old doll. I'm going to have to put a fabric over that, but not tonight. But I do think she's starting to fall apart right there. Well, I got a little fabric piece here. Let's take this off. And there's a lot of pins in here, Penelope. It looks like she's starting to deteriorate because look, that's falling out too there. I don't know why. I don't know. She's starting to deteriorate over here too. I don't know if it's something on these pins that are eating at the fabric. Penelope, what's happening to you? She says, I'm full of needles and pins. Gosh, she is. Well, you ate too many of them. They're giving you a tummy ache. They're all down in there. Penelope? She says, Meri, what's happening? You're killing me. Oh, the pins are way down in there. She says, stop. You're giving me a tummy ache. I'm going to put this red piece back over here. And we're going to have to mend her. Or at least put another piece of fabric over her and just pin it in. She says, Meri, I'm dying. No, you're not dying, but you're not well either. There. Oh, Meri. She is falling apart in there. I'll have to get some fabric and cover her up. All right. Jeez, look at what come out. I'm sorry, Penelope. So I know that she was stuffed with this old whatever. All right. She's been with me for several years. Penelope has. Jill says, I'm not a practitioner, but still, I love the ideas behind the voodoo dolls. And I don't know if I do or not, Jill. I have to say, voodoo dolls are, you put a pin in somebody and cause them harm. I'm not sure I'm for that, to tell you the truth. If I could put a pin in it and wish them well, but who would want to put a pin in something to wish somebody well? Send them a bouquet of flowers. So I have to respectfully disagree with the voodoo dolls. Respectfully. And there we go. Acupuncture. I'm having trouble reading the chat tonight. My glasses are not. Who said acupuncture? Let me finish this. I'm trying to do too much at once. I'm worried about my little Penelope. And this, she's a pincushion doll. She's made to hold pins, so pins don't hurt her. Afraid that she's losing her stuffing. That's not going in there. What's going on here? Let's put some more glue on that. I think this glue kind of soaks into the foam. I'm hoping that the pins will come out again. If they don't, I'll leave them in there as decoration. Ouch. All right, one more side. One more side. That one didn't go all the way down. They get to a certain point. You don't want to go in. Why not? What's stopping it? What's stopping it is the needle itself. There. Now we'll put some more glue on it. I think this glue kind of soaks into the foam. But it seems to be working. Let's glue this side down here. No, that's gonna. That should hold that. And now we should be able to. Right off in my lap somewhere on the floor. It gets away from me. Don't step on it, Meri. Yeah. Something in here. Is it hitting those holes? Is that why it's not going in? Now it gets so far and then it doesn't want to go any further. It's hitting something in there. I'll just leave it. And we'll see if that is enough to glue it down. I'll snip this off. And put a little glue there and a little glue there. And we'll see if this will hold it. And I have a little left, probably about, well, I think there were 3 yards on this or 5 yards. 3 yards. I did not pay $9 for it. I wait till this stuff comes on sale. It's pretty. It's a Hobby Lobby. All right, I'm going to put my pins over there. So it is 10:01. Rhonda says, I know I'm bad. What did you do, Rhonda? Keisha, the titmouse almost came out of the hole. Thank you, Keisha. I don't know. I'm kind of zoomed out again. I'm going to take this pin out because I want to do a thumbnail of it. Hold on. And I'm just going to hope that that is enough to hold this close. I want to do a thumbnail. And I'm going to have to mend. Penelope is all deteriorating in there. I'm going to take all of this off of her and put a piece of fabric around her body because she's losing her stuffing. She's getting old. So I'm not going to put any more pins in her for now. It's time to say goodnight. Thank you, Keisha, for coming and visiting. You look good in your blue dress. Rhonda does too. Rhonda's a really good mod. Keisha says, I'm so glad I got a laugh or two. Much love, ladies. Bye, Keisha. I'm sure everybody enjoyed having you come in and chat with us. We had Barb Owen in here yesterday morning. She couldn't sleep. I wonder how many pins are in there. You want to guess? How many pins do you think around the side? You all make a guess, and I'll count them, and I'll let you know. There's no prize. They're saying good night. Good night, Gail. I didn't see you come in. For those of you who never said good hello to, hello. I don't see everybody who comes in, especially when I'm working on stuff. So thank you for coming. 100, Rhonda says. No, there's not 100 because they're just around the edge. Oh, well, look, count them. 1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Icy's the closest with 25. If I could have gotten 25 in here, I would have 25. 20, Allie K said 20. I counted 17 just by running my finger around here. There's no pins on, everything else is glue or tape down. This is the back. I liking this. It's going to be a really thick cover, but I think it'll be okay. I might have to, I'm thinking I'm going to need more glue in here by the time I fiddled with this. Let's see if I can't squeeze some glue in here. By the time I fiddled with it, trying to get those pins in there. The pins did not want to go in this side, and I think it's because of those holes. I don't know for sure. All right, I'm going to set it down and hands off until tomorrow. But I'm going to call it done. I'm really anxious. This is for Aunt Beck's springtime journal. So I'm really anxious to see what she's got planned for next week. I'm not going to make very thick pages. This has to be a 1/2 inch thick just around the border, and probably another 1/4 inch because of the bottom layer. All right, everybody, good night. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. Carol, I think Carol the Magical Touch is planning on coming on at 9 Eastern tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's coming on during the day, but Beth Schuler will be on, I think, at 6 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern. And then Sunday, Carol has been coming on at 9 on Sundays, but sometimes she cancels. She'll let you know if she cancels. And Tanya probably will not be home yet. So Sunday night, I'll be on. Oh, Sunday afternoon, late evening, Ann Lar and Deb Farrell come on. I haven't got a chance to get into their stream yet. I need to, but that's really a busy time for me because we have supper, and then I'm getting ready for my own stream. So I need to go watch the replays at least. So it's not on purpose. It's kind of like with Beth. It's just, my life was full. So I will see you Sunday night at 6 p.m. Have a really great weekend. Bye. Mary, Keisha will be on tomorrow sometime. Okay, Angie, thank you. Keisha at Keisha's Creations will be on sometime tomorrow. Bye, everybody, and thank you for the super chat, Jude. Thank you so much. You just blessed me. You made my day. Bye.